What's up, y'all? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. Just as the title says, divorce has more of an impact on children than the death of a parent. You know, I don't know where I'm gonna go on this one. It's probably gonna be a lengthy one because I'm gonna piggyback off Coach. But I want to talk about this. I'm not even basing this off any factual evidence or any article. You can Google it yourself. Uh, Actually, I heard Coach talking about that, and that makes sense. I believe it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and give my 2 cents. We're going down a rabbit hole. Said like I said again, I have no factual evidence or anything to back this up. This is just my opinion. Somebody who's just been disconnected from this matrix, this simulation we're in, and I'm just giving it from my point of view. This is what I've been, like I said again, just take it with a grain of salt. I'm just a humble, average guy. Just giving my opinion. Some of y'all like the way I talk, and it is what it is. Like I said, I just use this channel as to think out loud, man. Like I said again, 2022, interesting time to be alive. Everybody and mama doing YouTube videos and stuff online. Like I said again, I just put it out there, let he receive, receive. I often talked about on this channel that this society we live in, this simulation promotes things not because it cares about you people. It doesn't give a damn about you. They don't care about y'all. It's about feeding certain energies. So I absolutely believe that divorce affects children more than the death of a parent. I believe it because everything's geared towards it if you look at it. I often say on this channel, it does matter who you sleep with. It does matter because you're creating ripple effects. We've already deduced that the majority of these women, given the chance, are going to sleep with a small number of men. And thanks to social media, they have access to this. And like I said, I'm just pulling back on watching. I'm hearing a lot of you guys talk, everybody, especially you Midnight Express, you Smash Bros, you dudes up there that are benefiting from this, the guys that are riding the waves of all this vibration, this low vibration crap. You're feeding to this. You're contributing to this. And I'm going to give my explanation on why. It does matter who you sleep with. I often hear guys talking about how they're giving away like hotcakes and, running through these loose women. And I am not giving these women a pass at all because as they keep eloquently stated, men, and I'm pretty sure most men agree with this, will smash anything. Most men will smash anything. Men are, quote unquote, cheap and easy, as Mike Khalifa so eloquently stated. Men bang who they can. Women bang who they choose. So I'm not excluding these women at all, in the slightest. None of this stuff would happen if the women weren't choosing to do it. But like I said again, I'm pointing towards the men because we're supposed to be the prize, right? You are contributing to it, even though you're not wifing her up. You see the dark side of that woman. You see the true nature of her. The Pookies and Chads who are running through it, seeing the prawn hub side, they're seeing it firsthand. Somebody like me, I may not be dabbling in it firsthand like that, but I can sit on a spiritual scale. Plus, I've been around that low vibration crap anyway, so I know the spirit. I've been around prostitutes and stuff, so you clap these women's cheeks, going through the little hood phase or whatever, but you guys fail to realize that these women are going to land somewhere. They're going to land somewhere. The trickle-down effect. The 20%ers aren't going to wife them up. So they're going to trickle down to an 80%er. And here's where the issue I have with this. And this isn't all divorce cases, but I truly believe this is the majority, especially nowadays, the times we're living in, when women with these highest body counts hooking up with an 80% Poindexter. And this is the issue I have with that. You know damn well you don't love this guy. You don't even like this dude. You're just hooking up with him because he's a beta male, a human wallet, a sentient wallet, emotional tampon, a sentient tampon, and he'll, safety. He's the safety guy. Have a couple of kids with this guy, and then divorce his ass. Put him on child support, which is not all, but that's the majority of those cases right there because y'all married a woman that was imprinted in the streets. Again, y'all don't care. The dudes that are clapping your cheeks, you don't care where this woman lands. Again, now kids are going through divorce. Trickle-down effect. It's a ripple effect, man. You don't care where that woman lands, but these kids are going through this shit because they got y'all's imprint. But y'all don't care, though. But it's affecting these kids. And again, these women are choosing this, too. But I'm saying it's all a cesspool. I keep telling y'all. This right here. I keep saying that, man. I talk the way I talk because I give a shit about families. And for those of you that are actually trying to do something different out here, just raise your frequency and try to know what to avoid out here, man. You can tell the difference between a domestic and a stray. And you take a chance. Real quick disclaimer, you take a chance regardless, bro. There's some of you guys out there thinking you're going to, I think it was Elliot Hustle showed a graph. And I remember vividly, there was two things I remember. The people who had the V card came together and the 304s. I don't remember the graph. It was like if the dude had his V card and the woman had like one or less partners, it was like an 86% success rate. So at best, 86%. You're not going to get 100% anything. Everything's a risk anyway. 86% at best if she got her V card. Good luck. And the majority of men aren't going to get that. 86%. You know what the percentile was? Women who sleep around? 16.5%. 16.5%. You're a winner. You're a winner. You're a winner. 16.5%. I got to find that graph. It was Elliot Hustle. I don't remember. I think it was Coach showed it. I don't remember. It was one of those conventions. It was a clip of it. 86.5% if she got her V card. 16.5% if she's been in these streets. 80% divorce for the 80%ers, man. Divorce screws your kids up, bro. Especially when you're going into these into these environments preemptively, wanting to. You already know you're going to do that, like clockwork. And they start pushing 30, tank their marriage, go out here in the streets, and go back to the Pookies and Chads. They have their imprint. That's why I talk the way I talk, man. Avoid women like that. Yes, avoid women like. Don't be that guy, because now you're gonna mess around. Your kid's gonna go through divorce. Fuck your kids up. Worse than a parent dying and neglect, feeling abandonment, not good enough. That fucks your kids up, bro. And that's the reason why I'm doing this video, because what I've been saying on this channel is like clockwork. This shitty ass world, and I'm not trying to come from. I know some of you guys are hurting and angry. I'm not angry, but I'm just calling it out, bro. I mean, if you notice it on television, it's on every goddamn show. Divorce television program, and it's so common. They got all y'all just in this fucking like it's normal. This chaos, this dysfunction is normal. It ain't nothing now to divorce or to fuck your home up, and it's for a reason. That's why I keep telling y'all all this stuff matters, man. It all compiles into one big ass. Y'all don't see this shit starts off small. Oh yeah, you're having sex, then it just builds into this shit. More machines, more people, man. I see this crap, man. That's just how I see it, bro. By design. That's why I told you guys. You got a rotation of women. You're part of the system. You're divorcing and breaking your family up. You're part of the system. You're part of the New World Order. You're contributing to it. You're a single mother trying to go at it alone because you hate your baby daddy. You're part of the system. That's how I see it. No anger here. Complete indifference, man. Am I wrong? The trickle-down effect. That's why most of these women are getting mad, because the guys who they didn't really want in their 20s are getting hip to the game. That's the game. 16 to 28, go out here and live your best, hot girl, summer. Get bodies on you, push 30, find you a husband. Again, but then you're going to divorce your kids. And I said that before. I said it again. What kind of spirit is that? You're going into a relationship with a guy you don't even really find that attractive. You don't even like him. You're just doing it just because he's a human wallet. What kind of spirit are you passing on to your children? You're receiving this guy's seed who you don't really like, and then you're passing it on to your fucking kids, bro. And I thought I was a selfish asshole. I said that a long time. What kind of spirit is that? That's some of y'all flat out outright will get knocked up by the Pookie or Chad and let the beta dude raise them. Tell him it's his baby. That's some of y'all are that bold to do that. That's about 18, 20%. I think that's about right. 18% of men, like I said, raising women. Wait, it might be higher than that. It might be 24, something like that. It's up there. It's like 18, 20%. Dudes raising babies aren't even theirs. Divorce screws your kids up worse than the death of a parent, bro. And it's all by design. And that's what the society gears toward. You see it on television like it's nothing. So watching that shitty ass show Lucifer. I made it to the second season. The freaking the lady cop and her husband, both on the force, both divorced, and they just have this relationship and it's both working and they're both being civil. And that's what they be feeding y'all, like, oh, it'll work and you can just both break up amicably. Irreconcilable. I can't say that word. But yeah. Am I wrong here? It does matter. To back my original point, it does matter who you sleep with because it's a trickle-down effect. That woman's going to land somewhere. And she'll hook up with some beta simp, breaking up their home, being like Larsa Pippins and Britney Spears and all of them. Britney Spears is another. Y'all saw the video. Sons didn't want to go to the new man, didn't want to go. That chaos and shit, man. But she's the victim. Y'all better think twice about having kids out here. Like I said, let's not even talk about the corrupt ass court system, which is still intact. Like I said, I'm about families and shit, but I say good luck out there, bro. Especially in the community, man. We ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it without God, man, woman, child, bro. This is not gonna happen. You know. I just want to get my take on it, man. It does matter. All this fornicating, that's what it's all geared towards, man. Breaking up the homes. And the community, that is the lab test rat. Like I said, it's going to be a lengthy one, man, because I'm about to play a little bit from Coach, piggybacking off what I'm saying here, man. Yeah, it messes up your kids, bro. And the Most High says that I encourage you to choose life so you and your seed may live, man. It sends pile on and stuff, bro. Like I said again, y'all better be careful out there. Pleasure Island. They're promoting all this stuff because they don't care about y'all. There's money in divorce. There's money in dysfunction. There's money in chaos. And like I said before, I say it again. That's by design. Hot girl summer and all that. It's by design to all these women out here. Go out there and live your best life. Get the sausages. And then pluck a husband out of the sky when you're 30 and it'll all work out for you. Y'all better watch Fight Club, ladies. Y'all were lied to, bro. Y'all better go back and watch Fight Club. Like it told us, we all told we're going to be successful rock stars and movie, Hollywood, TV stars, but we won't. And we're finding that out. And we're getting really pissed off. Sold you a dream. Well, I'm going to piggyback off Coach, man. Like I said, this might be a little lengthy one. Here we go.
And we need to start looking at divorce as a death. And then I think people will take it seriously. But what we do in our country is that we put these men out here, 80% of women file for divorce. They blame the guy, they make themselves the victim. They take the guy's money and they take the kid's children away from him. And then all of a sudden they say, well, what's wrong with you? Who hurt you?
Yep. And that's not every case, but that's a nice chunk of them right there. And those are guys who hook up with women who's been having their cheeks clapped out here in the streets. And the streets come calling. The grass is greener on the other side. Tank their marriage. Take the kids. The guy's a villain. They vilify the guy that actually wants to be there for their children, bro. So good luck out there, man. Like I said again, some of you guys need to get your passports and stuff. You better stay over there. But yeah, the law's still not a man's favor. So good luck with that.
That's an indicator of that man went through a significant death. He went through a financial death. He went through a death with his children. He went through a death of his legacy and his lineage. He went through a death of his personal relationship. Everything's changed. And so did she. Actually, divorce impacts women statistically harder over time. The first 2 or 3 years, not. But after that, it's a disaster for her financially.
I believe that. Like I said again, you promote. Oh yeah, leave them. It's boring. Oh yeah, your happiness is important. Yeah, go ahead and divorce them and tank your family. And then they think that's why the majority of them end up regretting it. And you got women like Larsa Pippen is a prime example. She thought she's gonna go out here and find another Scottie Pippen. That's your Control C, Control V. Women that follow that spirit. Women that do stuff like this. And again, I told you guys they're gonna have certain traits and characteristics, man. You be careful what kind of spirits they following, man. Because the way even the way they tank a man is the same. You know what I'm saying? They all use the same tactics, the ones that do stuff like this. That's it, man. It's lessons to be learned, man.
And well, That everybody should acknowledge that. I don't know why people aren't telling women, hey, since you're filing for divorce, this is going to wreck you long term. Nobody tells them that. They just go ahead and file the paperwork and then think it's going to be a better life, and it's going to be a worse life for them. Okay.
That's how the enemy works, man. Present all that stuff in front of you. You got to read the fine print. End up worse off than where you were before. So many women out there tank decent dudes out there, tank their relationship, think the grass is greener, and then they realize it ain't. Like I said, they ride that CC for like 3 to 6 months, maybe a year, and they realize that's all that's out there. It's the sausages. That's it, sausages. Nobody's wiping me up again. Nope. That's all that's out there for you, ladies. You better make it work with your husbands, man. Especially if he not going upside your head, he ain't cheating on you. You just bored. You want to tank your marriage? Yeah. Good luck.
Okay. So I don't feel bad for them that they wreck their lives because you're the ones filing for the divorce. Okay. You're the one that wanted to get married. You're the one that probably pressed him to get married. And then you filed for the divorce. And then you're mad that your life turned out a disaster. I also talked about the karma effect of divorce because many times, let's just say the divorce is amicable. There's still a negative effect. I just talked about this yesterday. There's still a negative effect on the children, and you won't see it until 15 years down the line.
That's why I wanted to piggyback off Coach, because Coach be articulating a little bit better than I can. Yeah. It might not affect him immediately, but yeah, 10, 15 years down the line, man. I told you, everything has a price, man. Nobody's getting away with anything, man. And then it's a ripple effect.
For instance, amount of men, let me go full screen on this one so the media can see this. The amount of men that grew up in single parent households, despite the fact that these princess warriors and these strong and independent and these magical women raised these young boys under duress, under strong circumstances. You celebrated the mystical, magical princess warrior single mom, only to find out that these young boys eventually got set up for divorce. These young boys eventually fell into the same trap. These men end up being treated like the single mother treated the father of that child. Right? Now that child's an adult. He gets divorced, great, the kingdom come. He gets his children ripped from him. And the woman who did the same thing to his father is now looking at the karma effects of her decision in the past.
Karma's a bitch, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? How often does that happen? Women who screw over dudes, their kids get screwed over. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, sometimes the curses go on to your children too, man. So you gotta be careful out there, especially y'all popping out kids acting a fool and stuff, man. Your sins do transmit over to your kids. Your blessings too. If you got your shit together, the blessings are stronger and the curses are as well, man. Be careful, man, what you're choosing.
You see, that effect has never even been investigated. The result of the amount of men who turn into Tyrese's, the result of a lot of men that turn into these wannabe R&B, blue pill, love machines, and judge their ego and their reputation on the fact that they got a woman or can get women.
That's a lot of dudes, man, especially in single mother households, man. That's your whole self-worth on if you can get women, get peace sleeve. That's your whole validation, especially in the community, man. It's like a rite of passage, bro. You're nothing unless, I keep telling y'all, man, you're nothing unless you get laid. You're nothing unless the woman approves. Like I said, y'all accept those Babylonian titles, calling you incels and all that stuff. Man, get out of here, bro.
Ultimately become victims later. And the mom, your single mom, you're talking to your single mom on the phone. She took my kids. She divorced me. I didn't see it coming. And your single mom looking like this. I see nothing. She starts being sympathetic for the woman in your life that is causing this death and this pain. Not only that, she's looking back saying, damn, that sounds exactly what I did to your daddy. That's exactly what I did to your daddy. But she can't tell you that. But she's experiencing this karma. So what I'm saying is, what we have to understand about divorce, you might not feel the effects immediately. You might not feel the effects for 10 years. But when your children become adults, you may feel the effects full force, and you only have yourself to blame. You only have yourself to blame. Like, damn, it finally came back to hit me.
Nobody gets away with it, man. Nobody gets away.
Okay, so here it is right here. Let's review this. I'll read the title. This is what you should consider. Divorce appears to have a bigger impact on children's educational attainment than a parent's death. It says right here, it is well known that divorce and death can have a profound effect on children, but how does that impact the children's future educational attainment? A study published in the demographic research, and I hope CNN is listening to this because you missed this part, CNN. Okay, it says right here, it suggests that children of divorce tend to have a lower educational attainment than children of parental death, but the impact differs by resources and country context. Losing a parent or having one parent divorce in the childhood can have adverse impacts on children, including lower level of support and decreased well-being. Since family is integral to educational opportunities, divorce and death can have significant effects on children's outcomes. Significant factors that influence educational attainment are familial resources. Now, I've been saying this. What people call white privilege is nothing but family privilege. See, what you think is a privilege of white society they tend to have more stable two-parent households.
I agree with him there. That's kind of why I really wanted to piggyback off that, man. Yeah, I forgot he's reading that. Yeah, that. I agree with that right there. Right there. Families. It's about families. And he's right. Generally speaking, as a totality, as a whole, two-parent households. They making it work. Mother and father. Not like that in the community. The complete opposite. And again, for those in the back, 54% of black men are single and childless. 30% of black men are married. That's 84% of black men that are accounted for. 15% of black men are doing all the procreating as a whole. But they label every black man like we're all doing it. And they still keep arguing that fact. That's why I don't even argue with most. I don't even argue with women, man, when it comes to that anymore. They just will not wrap their head around that, bro. Even in my comment section on one video I did, man, that coming in there, same old bullcrap, copy paste. Just don't like it when you bring up the numbers, bro. But as long as that continues, anti-family, don't expect the community to get any better. I'm going to do another video about Megan the horse talking to Hillary Clinton. That has got to be the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's over for the community, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all that, man. As long as we have no families, we're not going to. That's why it's being, bro. That's why it's being. Without families, man. That's why I talk, despite all that, man, the way I talk about having sex and being, in monk mode and stuff, I'm pro-family, man. I'm pro-families. I want to see people coming together and making it work. Like I said again, for me, that ain't for me. It never have been for me. I told y'all before, I said it again, even before the C-19 and all that, I never wanted kids and all that, bro. But I do respect it, man. And I think it's a beautiful thing, as hokey as that may sound. We talk a lot about, oh yeah, man got my money, and yeah, I'm doing well. Oh yeah, I got my money. Okay, you can't take it with you. What you gonna do when you die? You can't take it with you. You be like my boy on Sunset Riders. Bury me with my money. My old heads remember that Sunset Riders, man. Bury me with my money. Is that what you gonna do? You can't take it with you. I'm about families, man. That's why I talk the way I talk, man. So you guys out there that may be looking one of these days, purple pill, just be careful to avoid the street meat. Avoid the strays, man. And that's why I talk the way I talk. That's why I Control C, Control V. You can see their spirits. Raise your frequency. You ain't lowering your vibration. You're not a Sahu, man. You can smell these women a mile away. But even then, you still at best 86.5%. That's at best. Good luck out there.
So you see the results of that, and then later on you see that child that was in your class is elevated and you didn't. And I say that's family privilege. It ain't white privilege. You're running around here think single mothers can make it happen. Statistically, they don't. Every now and then, someone will slip through the cracks and become successful, and they'll put that person up on a pedestal. But single mother raised men do horribly in society, horribly. So this is family privilege, and this is exactly, guys. I said this yesterday about BLM. I was like, what people need to do is get away from these movements, emotional movements, and go back to the home, go back to the household. I support two-parent households, despite the fact that I'm a free agent. I think two-parent households would be the best thing to do. Unfortunately, our society is not promoting that, so why would I promote it to you? Society is actually walking you down the damn razor blade, a razor blade slide with alcohol on your ass, or whatever that phrase is. They're walking you down to a death trap. So
yeah, it's not geared towards it. That's why I say, as of right now, man, no, cool. I would not recommend getting involved with anybody right now, man. See how this plays out. But, good luck out there for those who are going to take a risk. It's all a risk, man. Nothing's guaranteed, bro. But, yeah, make sure you got your shit together, man. Make sure you got your shit together. 86.5%. Y'all think that number's off? Yep. And 16.5% if you deal with the more bodies you got. Somebody will do it on a CC. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. You lose! Good day, sir. 80% divorce for the 80%ers, man. 80% divorce for the 80%ers. The imprint's real. I know I just want to piggyback off that a little bit, but yeah, that ties into what I've been saying, man. The imprint is real, bro. And it does matter. It does matter. But I think I've been, almost 30. I think I rambled long enough on this one, man. That's all I got. Latest.